Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ghost Collider, and I am Matt. Today we're going to talk GTA. Same thing with tomorrow and Wednesday, or Wednesday for me, or the day that the video will be releasing. But these next 3 days will be about GTA. Today is going to be about GTA 6. Today's going to be about GTA 5 Online. Tomorrow is going to be about GTA 6 Story, and Wednesday is going to be about GTA 6 Online. So all three of these videos are things I want to see come to the game. You will be seeing gameplay of GTA 5 in the background, hence why it's gameplay. And yeah, again, this is all my opinion. You guys can have different opinions. And but today's video, I'm going to be talking about GTA 5, but today I'm going to be talking about GTA 5 Online, and specifically the heists, and to be even more specific, the final heist. So one thing that GTA Online did amazing was the heists. KO was great until they nerfed it. That was a very decent million, maybe even more dollars per run, especially if you did it solo, but you can get 10 times more if you brought friends. Depending on how good your team was, you can get between $1 and probably $1.7 million on Diamond Casino Heist. And Doomsday, I think that was the easiest way for me to get my Oppressor Mark II with zero money in my in-game bank account. But that's all we have. It's been years, actually, since we got KO, which was the last one that we got. So today, I'm going to be saying three Reddit heist ideas. So there's a Reddit post that says, what do you want the next heist to be? And then it says, hey, KO came out a few years ago. This Reddit post actually came out about a year, 2 years ago, so yeah. But the first one, we're going to go in really hard. I'm going to be saying 3 from the Reddit and 3 of my own. One of them is going to be an idea off of one of the Reddit ones, so I'll do that one probably first, and I'll do the Reddit one it's based off of last. But anyways, the first one is a time heist. They said, we use the Deluxo to go back to 2015 to assassinate Rashkovsky as he is being broken out of prison. Destroy the EMP, crash the DOA sting operation to save Trevor, and burn the contents of the Pacific Standard Vault. That'd be cool if you could go back in time and you could stop your previous self from doing these heists. Then we travel to 2017 and sync Bogdan's sub and steal Clifford's code from Avon before he dies. That'd be cool. Then we travel to 2019 and we use Clifford to hack the whole casino to give everyone millions and make the Duggans go almost bankrupt, so they have no choice to borrow from ... That one is the only unrealistic one so far for the give everybody millions. But we'll continue on. So then it does ... again, Rubio. So Duggan goes to Rubio, whose island we traveled in 2020. We assassinate him, and then we burn all his money, assets, and we burn all loose ends. Then we can retire to a garden island and relax. That's our endgame. See, that'd be fun. The next heist from Reddit is Art Heist. Alright, now, only reason I thought this one was cool was because, I mean, we don't really see this a lot besides, the artwork in, casino. So, like, a full-on art heist would be cool. So then it says, a museum full of targets, many approaches, so there's stuff you could grab while on foot, but you could also, have it to drive a forklift to steal a large statue. Launch from a new business, the gallery, which is also a money laundering front with a safe that generates cash, art forgery, business that works like the factory, warehouse, and MC businesses. Doing enough forgery missions would also unlock a variant of the heist where you can sneak in and swap an art piece for a fake. New content would be swords and armor, both European and medieval and Japanese, new art-inspired liveries for cars, bring back the graffiti tags from GTA San Andreas, and that there's 3 spots daily where there's graffiti pieces you can paint over, random for players like the new drug war map features, vanish when you leave a session, you can pick from an array of designs or use your crew emblem, or even have a thing that generates simple bubble letters tags for crew names. 4 letters is a good length for a tag anyway. Hell, if possible, make a similar for tattoos with the option of getting your crew tag being a tattoo in a selection of fonts. See, this would be cool. This actually would be. You could, like, the gallery business could be run by Tony or something like that. Originally, somebody said, I want to steal something from the military base, either a nuke or an alien saucer. Somebody replied to that saying, robbing the military base for evidence of aliens would be awesome. Imagine if there were different entry and exit points like KO, using different vehicles as disguise. You could steal a laser and use it to come and pretend to be a pilot for the heist, while someone else drives in with a military jeep and goes for something else. That'd be cool. You could use your own weapons and choose to go stealth or guns blazing. The base is free roam, where you can steal small ticket items around the base, along with big ticket items that require more direction. Then maybe you could go building to building at night, loading shit like an alien specimen, classified files, alien ship that you could have the cargo bomb out. I'm pretty sure they meant cargo bob, but yeah. If you're solo, you choose one giant thing to steal plus minus stuff like files and make 2 million plus. If you have 4 people, each person can take certain big ticket items to steal to make over 1 million each if divided equally. I can remember one forever, but that's off the top of my head. I think it's a great idea. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the 3 different heists I think they could add. So starting off is the military heist. That person had a great idea, and I want to extend on that. I mean, I technically have extended on that on the last 2 as well, but this one it just calls, you know. So the place you're gonna have to buy is a military base. So like imagine there's like 3 different areas that you can buy property off of, and they're military bases, and they work similar to agencies and facilities and kind of like all of your buildings. And it also, you also can get a new like CEO VIP motorcycle gang type of role, and you can, you know, and you can now become a militia general. If you play solo, you can, which it would be a great idea if you do the solo, you could, I don't know, you have like 6 different options you could do. You can do one where you have to disable the anti-air device, so you can fly into the base with, I don't know, like a fake Hydra or like military Hydra, and this base is Fort Zancudo. Another one could be that you steal a military jeep and you could get into the base and pose as military personnel. Another one could be that you could climb the fence or cut the wires to the fence and you could sneak in that way. That's probably going to be the hardest one to do. Or for that one also, there can be another approach option where you can go under the base. But again, I feel like silent sneaking would be the hardest one. Another one could be that you use your Kostoka, if you have one, or your Avenger to just like attack the base as a whole. But if you have 4 players, each player can either help another one to do another entrance point, or they could, I don't know, do separate ones. One player could act as a distraction and go aggressive, while other players sneak into the base, posing as another soldier, or sneaking into the base through the vents, or something like that. And then each player could collect at least 1 big ticket item, as this person says, And this can go from an alien corpse, a nuclear bomb, an alien spaceship or saucer, as this person says, or maybe even like an alien rescue mission. And different teammates could do like the same entry point, like, you know, sneaking in as a fake personnel, and they can go after different big ticket item. Like, again, no matter what you do, you can go at one big ticket item, or you don't have to. And then, of course, there would be small ticket item that can get you if you don't want to go after big ticket item, but no matter what, you have to go after one anyways. That can get you maybe like between 500 and $1 million. And then at the end of the heist, you can get between $1 million and $7 million. And altogether, it's a decent payout for your whole team. Like, for everybody that is in like the background characters, like, you know how Lester takes a lot of money, like it only takes $1 million, like a little bit of the cut off of, like if you get max cut, which say is between 7 and 8 million, it only takes $1 million off for like the side NPCs that rip you off of money. So no matter what, you'd still have between $7 and $6 million if you get the max cut. And if you could do it on hard mode, you can get, say, up to $10 million. But like small ticket items could be like, I don't know, money or military files, alien files, basic things like that. Again, I feel like that'd be an amazing idea. Alright, so this one's a bit of a far stretch, but hear me out. So what if Trevor calls you and he's like, hey, I did a heist many years back with a guy named Michael and a guy named Brad, and he's like finally like looking for the money. So now what you have to do is you have to go to you meet Trevor at his house. This is one where you don't have to pay for like a business or anything. The final heist is like a free heist, and you go to Trevor's house, and you do all these setup missions where you have to get a plane, and different plane if you want. You can get like maybe a Hydra or F-160, or, you know, like a basic plane. And you need a plane to travel to North Yankton, and you have to rob. Not only do you have to rob the bank again, but there's another also mini area where you have to like go into a police station, and in that police station you need to get also the money that they stole in the prequel, or the prequel mission in the main story. And then say the first time that you finish it, the end cutscenes where Trevor's there, he's counting his money, he's like, yeah, and he's got off the phone with his like secret contact that you also had throughout like the setups, and that he also helped you with the main heist to like guide you where to go. And then the contact says, hey, I'm walking in the building now, and he's like, what? And Trevor like, what the fuck is going on? And your character is also there, and then Michael walks in the room and he says, what's up, T? And then it's like, what the? And then it ends. I feel like that'd be a good way to like end off, and you could get maybe $5 million altogether. This final idea is another far stretch, but hear me out. You get a phone call from Franklin, and he says, hey, there's a building that just finished building, and it's, you know, that building that's been being made all throughout GTA's history, GTA 5's history, you know. And he says, I just bought the building with some of my coworkers, and we might have a heist idea for you. So if you buy the building, you start like the main heist. His coworkers are Trevor and Michael, and what they want you to do is rob the movie studio. I don't know, just thinking off the top of my head. And there's 4 different approaches. There's the Michael approach, there's the Trevor approach, and there's the Franklin approach, and then there's the all 3 approach. The all 3 approach gets you the most money, It takes the longest, and it's probably the most hardest. If you do a solo approach, it's not as long, not as much money, and it's not as hard. So the Franklin approach is, they're in the movie studio. There are some dirty actors, not like inappropriate actors. I mean like messed up actors. And because he runs, the contract, he wants you to assassinate these dirty actors, or crooked actors. There we go. And the end profit would be $1.5 million, depending on how many you get. For Trevor, let's say there are actors that have like ripped him off and robbed from him and his like drug business. So for Trevor, you have to steal the drugs back, and again, that can get you like $1.5 million. The Michael route is that he finally wants to get his big role, and he wants to become a director. So you have to sneak into the office of that main director guy. I forget his name, but if you find all movie props, that you go into his office and you collect the alien costume. You sneak into his office and you have to hack into his computer, and it helps Michael. And then after that, after you help Michael, you also have to take out the tennis coach who is now like a big actor. You have to take out that tennis coach for what he did in the main story. And then Michael's his main cutout would be, let's say, $2.5 million. So his solo payout is the highest, and then altogether, if you do all three, you can get between $5 and $7 million. And it's a great, they're all here, the gang's all here, kind of like finale. And it also sets up GTA 6 by having Jason and whatever her name is, who is going to be the other playable character in GTA 6. It sets them up, and it has a cutscene for that. I'm just saying, I think that'd be a great idea. Let me know what you guys thought about this. Tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about what I think should come into the GTA 6 story. Anyways, like, subscribe, comment, share, post notifications on if you guys enjoyed. I have a new podcast episode out, so link in the description if you want to hear that. And don't forget about the challenge for this month. For you guys, that is. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.